It's finally time for food and wine. So excited. The second time doing orange level on Mission Space was definitely more intense, but I feel fine. My equilibrium is intact. I'm good. No dizziness, thank God. I'm in search of water. I'm very dehydrated. So after some water, I'm on my way. I'm literally walking to the World Showcase right now. And we're gonna start in Mexico! Mexico! Always Mexico to Canada. And I'm ready to eat and drink my butt off. The park closes in about 3.5 hours. And I feel like that's a good enough time to roam around. There's still pavilions that I have to explore because I didn't get to do it last year. Also, the less time that I have in the World Showcase, the less money I am spending, which is optimal right now. So I'm glad that I spent all that time in Future World. I literally did all the attractions, I think. I don't think I missed one attraction back there. The only other attractions in the park are Grand Fiesta Tour, which I don't think I'll do, and Frozen Ever After, which I'll definitely do. We have time. We're gonna just kick back, relax, and do some food and wine. Those clouds do not look happy. Alright guys, I'm in front of Earth Eats, and I picked up a favorite from last year. It is the Impossible Slider, and it comes with wasabi cream and like a coleslaw, not a coleslaw, but like a slaw. But I asked them to take off the wasabi cream. I am not a fan of wasabi at all. Looks like there's arugula on here too. Bon appetit. That is so flavorful. That is so good. It's just so like juicy. There's like a little bit of kick to it. So tiny. This is excellent. This is better than beef. I'm not even joking. I might have to go vegetarian. Now my battery is half, maybe less than half, so this might have to switch to my iPhone again. I'm so sorry. It's just because I don't have an extra battery. So I'm gonna polish this off and I will see you at my next booth. Alright guys, so I'm having my very first alcoholic drink of the trip. It is the Black Magic Margarita. When I find the description of it, I will definitely just like display it on the screen. But Neil Patrick Harris actually came up with this drink, so I've been very excited to try it for about a year. Also, I have my ID with me. It's expired by a little over a year and they would not accept it, but luckily I had my passport, so they took that as a form of ID. So I'm just gonna have to show my passport to everybody. Thank God I had it. All right. Also, there's a black ant rim on there. It doesn't come with it, but I asked them for it. Definitely not what I was expecting. It's not fruity. I mean, it's a little fruity, but it's not too sweet. It has more of like a, definitely a smoky flavor because black magic. That's actually interesting. Now for the black ant rim, crushed ants. Definitely salty. It's an interesting flavor. I like it. I don't really like salt with my margarita, but this is actually really good. The line for Frozen wraps all the way from the attraction all the way back here. So right now it's posted at a 60-minute wait, and I'm definitely not gonna jump on that right now. The park closes in a little less than 3 hours, so I'll probably just hop on it right before park close. Get that last attraction out of the way. So right now we're in the China Pavilion. I am going to explore it heavily since we didn't get to do it last time. So we're inside the China Pavilion. I forget what section this is called, but it's right where the theater is. It's inside of the theater. They have all this stuff about Shanghai Disney. So Robert California was not wrong. There is a Disney town.
Let me guess, you want one too? Take the family to Disney Town? Land, world.
This is the costume, one of the costumes for Toy Box Cafe. You see right there, it's like Al's Toy Barn from Toy Story. So that is so cool. The Gardens of Imagination in Shanghai Disney. And they kind of talk about the areas, different areas of it. This is my favorite fact about it. The Gardens of the 12 Friends. It'll tell you like your zodiac and it matches like a specific animal. So for me, I think I'm like the year of the monkey or something like that. So I'm a boo. They have Maximus the horse, the snake car. So they have all these, it's just so cute. All these Disney and Pixar characters depicting the 12 Friends. And this is the gardens. It's so beautiful. So this is like a sample size of a full mosaic tile that is located in the Storybook Castle in Shanghai Disney. And you just have to appreciate mosaic art because all of these little tiles, like they're different sizes, different shapes, different colors. Yeah, it's like puzzle pieces that create a larger picture, and it's beautiful like this. It's just gorgeous. I absolutely love mosaic art so much.
Reflections of my beloved China, like this great wall, it winds like a road across timeless landscapes.
So in the Germany Pavilion, I don't think the train is running now, but I wanted to quickly show how detailed it is. There's like little people there taking care of their homes. Look at the garden. Look at that. And then look, if I can find it. Look at the sign. They're ready for the Food and Wine Festival. It's so cool. All right, you guys, so I'm in Italy and I have the bacon tortellini. That margarita messed me up. It was so strong. I'm so hungry. Not bad. It's actually really good. I just came out of Reflections of China. The technology with the 360 panoramic movie was really cool. The soundtrack reminded me of Twilight, like the Twilight Saga, which was kind of interesting and weird. So if you, I don't know, if you saw Reflections of China over and over, or you know what I'm talking about, like let me know in the comments down below, especially when he was talking about the Tenji River or something like that. I don't know. Reminded me of Twilight. But the actual movie itself was kind of boring, honestly. I lost interest. I appreciated what they try to do, but it's very, I think it's outdated. Other than that, having a wonderful time at Food and Wine. The Eat to the Beat series is not going on right now, but they have a couple of shows. Right now they're cleaning all the benches, and every hour, maybe every hour and a half, 2 hours, we've got the Mexican mariachi band playing, and we've got the Jammers. So the next show for the Jammers is at 6:05. I might make it. Not planning anything right now. Passing the American Pavilion, and I'm headed straight onto whatever next pavilion is up. I forget the order. I want to say maybe Japan. All right, we made it to the Japan booth. Look at this yummy menu. Now don't judge me, but I did get one of everything because I couldn't decide, and I knew that this booth and France would be the one that I'd spend the most money at. So I'm okay. I'm ready to try all of this. Another safety measure is instead of that lever you press and then like all the utensils come out, they're doing singular usage, which is pretty cool. All right, I am ready to dig in. We have the Salmon Flower Pot with rice on the bottom. We've got the frothy ramen, and we have the teriyaki chicken bao bun right there too. I'm super excited. I think the first thing I want to try is the Salmon Flower Pot. That is so good. That literally tastes like salmon sushi, which is one of my favorite sushi flavors. Oh, and it has these like, I was gonna say boba balls, but I'm pretty sure that's caviar. What an excellent touch. And I think this is brown rice. It's definitely not white rice. This is really good. A+. Okay, now I'm ready to try the Barabi Ramen. Interesting. There's like some, I don't know what it is, but like some toasted texture on top. Oh wow, it's cold. So if you're expecting it to be hot, you will be sorely disappointed. It's a cold dish. My battery's dying, so I will switch to my phone, unfortunately. Super sorry about my camera dying, but you know, that's what happens on this channel. Anyway, I'm eating the frothy ramen. I'm loving it more and more after each bite. So it's super cold dish. The ramen cooks really well. The crunchy texture on top are those, I don't know what they're called, but they're like the crunchy flakes that you can find on like a crunchy sushi roll. They have even like a soy sauce drizzle right on top of here, and it's a perfect amount. I honestly like this better than the Salmon Flower Pot. I am ready to try the Bow Bun for you guys. So again, it is the chicken teriyaki Bow Bun. There's some vegetables in here. I'm not a super fan of Bow Buns. I've had one before, it was pork belly, but I'm gonna give this another try because it looks so good in videos. So bon appetit. Flavor is super savory. Bow Bun is soft. It's really good. And I'm not a vegetable person, but I hardly taste the vegetables in here. Stuffed to the max and excellent. Where are my shrimp chips? Give me my shrimp chips. I need my shrimp chips. Ah, they're oh my god. I honestly love these to death. They're so good. I wonder what other flavors I could probably try. Let's see. They've got original. Might as well go with hot garlic. They have wasabi. I don't know about that. Got my shrimp chips. And I got also a Pocky flavor that I have not seen in the stores where I live. It's like an almond chocolate crunchy flavor. So really excited to try that. And now we're on to get our first dessert for the day. Some chocolate baklava from my favorite pavilion so far, Morocco. In the back of the Moroccan pavilion, which is incredibly empty, by the way. Very gorgeous. If you hear, they have pre-recorded sounds of people like in the market and bargaining and shopping, things like that. It is just those Disney touches that I really love. This is why I love coming here. It's literally like you're traveling around the world. And when you step into the shops, look at this. It breaks in the roof and it just smells like incense. Oh my god. I love this pavilion so much. But is it my favorite? I don't know. Alright, so from Morocco we have that dark chocolate baklava with almond slices on top. We've also got a mimosa royale. Alright, cheers. That is so good. It's super refreshing. Definitely has that orange taste to it because it's topped with orange liqueur. This is so awesome. And now for the baklava. It's good. I remember it being a lot better last year. This is super chewy and damp. Last year it was very crunchy and much drier, which I like. The flavor's still there, it's just the texture is way off. Now the park closes in about an hour and 2 minutes. It's 5:58. We still have the France booth to try. We still have the citrus blossom booth to try, but we're here at the France Pavilion right now, so I think we're doing good on time. We still have the frozen ride to do, but like I said, I'm gonna hop in line right at the end, right at like 6:59, and they can't turn me away. Time is now 6:05. I am sitting in front of, well, I guess behind the fountain that's in front of the like Eiffel Tower area of the France Pavilion. And I'm having a Grand Marnier orange slush. So last year, I don't think I had this because I tasted it. I was like, that is not the taste that I had last year. I forget which one I had. It was like maybe like a, I don't want to say passion fruit slush, but it was like fruity, and I think it was like cranberry, and it was like pink or red colored. So I thought I had this last year, but I didn't. It's so, well, it's not so strong, but it's strong for me. But it is very good, and I'm just here sipping on it, enjoying the atmosphere of the France Pavilion. I absolutely love this place. Impressions de France, I think, is still going on, and it's like, you know, a movie like Reflections of China. I don't think it's 360 panoramic. I'm not sure. If I had more time in the park, I definitely would watch it, but the park closes in less than an hour. I still haven't completed the World Showcase yet. I haven't ridden Frozen yet. So, and I want to explore this pavilion more in depth. So, if they're still playing it my next visit, I will definitely stop by and watch Impressions de France. From what I heard, it's not that great anyway. Oh my gosh, look, I just noticed the Remy topiary. He's so cute. I love Remy. I think after this, I'm gonna head straight further into the France Pavilion. I think there's like a Macaron shop that has my name on it.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur, mais pas de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat.
You guys, I am super pumped to try this macaron ice cream sandwich. I've been dying to try this for like 2 years now. And I also got the ice cream brioche sandwich too. That was really interesting to see how they made it. But I gotta have the macaron ice cream sandwich first. I'm so excited for this. It's just a chocolate scoop between chocolate macaron. Oh. It's super hard, super cold, but super good. It is so good. That chocolate is so rich that I'm pretty sure it's dark chocolate now that I taste it. It definitely doesn't taste like milk chocolate. I'm in love right now. Just like sitting here looking at like the French shops. Oh my god. And honestly, like, I was supposed to be in Paris this year in May, and that obviously didn't happen, but this is like a consolation prize, if you will. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, now we're gonna try the brioche ice cream sandwich, and I didn't know which flavor ice cream to try, so I just got mixed berries with the raspberry drizzle. This is gonna be interesting, you know, like warm brioche bun and ice cream. It's definitely interesting. I don't like the warmness of the bun with the very like almost frozen coldness of the ice cream, and then the mixed berry flavor is super strong, so it kind of shocked me at first. Once the ice cream cools down and I chew it a little bit, it is good, but I prefer the macaron sandwich so much more. There's just not too much going on with it. It's simple, but you know, the brioche sandwich isn't that bad. Oh Okay, so I'm in line for the France booth. Kind of wraps around over here. That's where I was drinking the orange slush, but they serve a duck confit here that has great reviews, and they also have a new pink flamingo slush that I want to try too. I went from drinking 0 drinks on this trip to drinking like 5 today. I'm definitely feeling great, and I can't wait to see if this duck confit is worth the long line. So I guess we'll see together. All right, my friends, so we have the duck confit with sweet mashed potatoes and the La Vie en Rose slushie. There was a pink flamingo slush that I just decided not to get. I wanted to get the La Vie en Rose. It's my favorite song. All right, La Vie en Rose. It's very good. I'm gonna be honest. I like this a lot more than the orange slush. I don't think this is a like a returning, or I should say, I don't think this is like a staple drink here. I think it's just for food and wine. That is so much. It's not as strong. It has a lighter flavor. It's so good, but it's not like sickly sweet like the orange slush is. It's very tasty. And now for the duck confit. Oh my god! Whoa. I'm gonna try these sweet potatoes because I had them last year. I forget where in Epcot, but I think it was with that pork chop. I forget which booth it was. And those sweet potatoes were not good. These are better than last year, but they're still not like how black people make sweet potatoes. But this is still very good. It's a very good combination. This is delicious. That duck confit, super savory, super tender. It's so tender. I love that. And then La Vie en Rose. I mean, where can you go wrong? I'll tell you where. Nowhere. I am seriously gonna miss this place. One of my favorite views in Epcot, because you can see mostly all of the World Showcase in one viewing. I love it. Bye. See you later. So this is the line right now for Citrus Blossom. It has the citrus chicken and a lobster tail. And I was kind of excited to try it. Now not so much. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. So you have the Hawaii menu right there, but there's no booth around it. Citrus Blossom booth, but there's no Hawaii booth. So, unless maybe that's it right there? Oh, they have it wrapped around. I want to try some pineapple wine, and then we're gonna make it to Frozen Ever After. Okay, we're about to make a mad dash to Frozen Ever After, but on a sweeter note, pineapple wine from Hawaii. Let's try this. I'm not a pineapple person, although I do love my Dole Whips. It's interesting. I mean, it definitely has that strong pineapple flavor, but then it has like the sweetness of like the wine that it's mixed with, which is really good too. It's such a love-hate with this thing. Like, I really do like it, but it's also like, pineapple. It's pretty good. We gotta go to Frozen Ever After. Let's make a beeline. But of course not before I stop for a key lime mimosa. I'm officially drunk in Disney, y'all. Ooh, that is so cute. I didn't know what other word to say. I said cute. That's a really refreshing flavor. I don't really know how to explain that. I guess it kind of has like a key lime flavor, but it's not like a tart mimosa. It's kind of like light and sweet. It's very nice. It's very refreshing. Okay, now I gotta make my drunk self over to Frozen Ever After. This is gonna be an adventure. Whew. I made it. So I just met some cool people. Michelle.
Hello.
She just got married to Zach. talking to me, knowing that I'm alone. Cheers.
Cheers.
To lime beers. That's all.
Beers.
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, I know you do. Us is make a magic winter show. It's summer snow for spending me and you. Just for the first time in forever. You're there
For my sister's magic night.
No road, no rules for me. I'm free.
Let it go, let it go. I want the wind and fly.
Hey Jasmine, remember when I fooled you into thinking that I lost my phone here? I actually did lose my phone here last year in this same place. But I went to a cast member, they found my phone, and then I still convinced Jasmine that I lost it. Classic Lanice. The time is now 7:35. The park has officially closed 35 minutes ago. So I'm gonna make my way out of Epcot. I wanted to show you something here. You see these trash bins? This is another safety measure that they've implemented in Disney. They have the lids propped up so that you're not physically touching the lid when you throw out your garbage. You just, boop, in it goes. Oh my God, you guys. They're playing La Vie en Rose. It's such a perfect ending to this evening. I love it. I'm about to cry. You guys, what a fun day and night it's been here at Epcot. I feel like a lot of it was definitely repeats, you know. I did all of my favorite Epcot attractions. I did every like Future World Epcot attractions. I even did the short film festival. Beast was a cute film. I just feel like if you've seen it, I thought they were teaching like about like healthiness, you know, that it can definitely make your life better. But then at the end they started eating fast food and like junk food again. So I thought they were gonna teach about moderation, but they totally didn't. Got to watch Piper again, and that was very cute. Yeah, I wrote all my favorite attractions that I did last year. Finished with Frozen Ever After, which is a great way to end the night. And then most of it was just food and wine. I definitely felt rushed at the end. That was my fault. I definitely took a very long time relaxing and just taking my time in Future World. And then I only had about 3.5 hours in World Showcase. And if I was being realistic, I should have probably spent like 4.5 hours here. But I still had a great time. There were two things that or maybe like a couple things that I ended up not getting. Some of them were things that I feel like will be here next year, so I'm not worried about it. But there were two things on the food and wine menu that I failed to get. But also, I was tired of spending money today. So I kind of just said, whatever. And I'll just do it next year. Like, listening to this instrumental is like making me think about everything from today. Goodbye, Figment Fountain. Love it. Goodbye, Epcot. You're so beautiful at night. Ooh, quick new thing. Look at these lights underneath the bench. It's right across your face.